If you Google, how do you measure ROI? Every single result gives you the same formula: profit divided by cost times 100. And that formula is technically correct. It's also close to useless for an actual business owner because it assumes something that isn't true about your business. And once you see what it assumes, you'll stop chasing a number nobody can actually calculate and start measuring the thing that actually tells you if it's working. Here's the formula everyone gives you. ROI equals your net profit divided by what it cost you times 100. Spend 1,000, make 3,000 back. That's a 200% return. Clean, simple. And for buying a machine, it's fine. You know what the machine costs and you can measure what it produced. But the second that you try it on marketing or sales or anything like that touches a customer, it will fall apart. Because this formula assumes that you can attribute the return, that you can point at, let's say, $3,000 of revenue and say that it came from this one thing I spent money on. In real business, you probably can't do that. And nobody selling you an ROI formula wants to admit that. So let's think about how you actually got your last customer. They saw your truck at a job site 6 months ago. Then they saw a Google ad. Then your neighbor mentioned you. Then they finally searched your name and called. So who gets the credit? The truck? The ad? The neighbor? The search? If you look in a textbook, it's going to say pick one and assign the revenue to it. But that's really a fiction. That customer was actually created by all those factors over months, and there's not really an honest way to divide $3,000 of those actions across all of those touch points. Anyone who hands you a dashboard that claims to do this is probably selling false precision. This is a confident number that's really built on guesses. If you can't measure ROI precisely, how do you measure it then? Well, you stop trying to be so precise and you start measuring direction. So here's the shift. The question is not how many dollars did this exact channel return? You're probably never going to know that for sure. The real question is, over a long enough window, is the needle moving the right way? 3 things are going to tell you that, and none of them need software or an analyst. 1, are total leads and total revenue going up over 2 quarters? Not this week, not this month, but over 6 months. Zoom out far enough so that the noise cancels out and you can see the actual trend line. Up and to the right means what you've got is working, even if you can't precisely say which piece did that. Number 2, ask every customer how they found you, write it down. You can't get perfect attribution, but you can get directional attribution. If over 3 months I found you online goes from, let's say, 2 people to 15, then your online presence is working. That's a real signal, and it costs you 1 question at the front desk. Number 3, is your cost per customer holding steady or dropping as you grow? If you are spending more in total, but each new customer is costing you the same or less, then your machine's actually getting more efficient. But if each customer is costing you more, something's leaking. That ratio tells you more about your ROI than any percentage. If you want a single gut check that cuts through all of it, here it is. Take everything you spent, all your marketing, all your ad money over the last 6 months, then look at the new business that came in and see if all of that plausibly brought them in over the same window. You won't have it down to the dollar, but that's okay. You just need to answer one honest question. Is the business worth clearly more than what I put in? Not exact, not 240% more, etc. Just clearly more. Yes, no. If yes, keep going in that direction. If it's a murky no, something needs to change. You don't need a formula for that. You need honesty and a 6-month window. Now, if you need help seeing where the return is actually leaking out, where you're spending to get leads that never turn into customers, or customers that you never bring back, that's exactly what our revenue leak calculator shows you. It takes about 3 minutes, it's free, and there's absolutely nothing to sign up for. Go to hiveleadmarketing.com and click the revenue leak calculator. HIVE lead, LEAD, marketing.com. We'll put it in the description. And then you can find out where your return on investment is going wrong.